Howdy partners. We're going to go with a loading screen today. But first, a short interlude. Just thought I'd throw that in, just for sheer fun and excitement. Yeah, I just thought you might like to see the old loading screen there. Rather impressive. Earthish kind of planet. Plus that giant one over there. It's pretty close. And the beautiful ship that came down looks like our ship, which got brutally mutilated by something which we call the green ray gun. And of course it would be called a ray gun because of course it's RayRay Awesome. See, they named it after us. Fools. What were they thinking? So yeah, I thought we'd start off with this one today. I know what you're saying, it was a waste of time, isn't it? And when it gets to about 90 seconds, the game will load in. It's just loading the entity cells right now, which will keep my body from falling apart. And my character's name is Riley, by the way, and I've been doing a little bit of learning. We have learned some of the fish, and I will attempt to learn even more. And we can scan these high-level creatures, yeah, whilst keeping away from the mouth parts. And first of all, we're greeted with that beautiful groan, and I'm going to turn the TV down because that'll probably interfere and cause all kinds of vibrations and rebounds all over the place. Right, we have some music on there, and that's because I am just checking my volume level and checking that it's streaming, and everything is streaming rather beautifully. And the chat will be there as well, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Today is going to be a momentous day, he said, building it up. We are going to do two things today, major things. First of all, although no, not first of all, I may save this for later, just to hang it out a little bit longer. I would very much like that. We are very close to that. Now, I don't know whether this one does actually provide radiation protection. It doesn't actually say there, does it? Doesn't it, Ray? No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me, so it just says it's, blah-de-blah. Right, we're going down here because we can make the Cyclops. How can you do that, Ray? You said you had not enough enamelled glass because of all these stalker teeth. Well, I am going to show you how to get stalker teeth. I don't think I've got any. This is the method. I have been trying to get stalker teeth and I've only ever found two. I've used a scanner to find them, and when this scanner tries to look for it, it usually only finds one if you're lucky. And then I've got a job to find it. This is the correct method. I've been studying, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, shocking as that may be, I have been studying. I've got to try and think where I left it. Could be over here. But I think it's in this direction, although I could be totally wrong, you know me. I've left a pile. So this is how you get stalker teeth. You don't try and knife the things like I tried to do. You remember me trying to kill a stalker? It is possible, but it didn't drop a tooth, did it? And don't tell me it's going to get dark right now at the start of the stream. Oh yeah, it's getting dark alright. See what I mean about it conspiring against me? Oh, did somebody leave the light on? Now what fool could have done that?
Welcome aboard,
I'm just guessing here, but I'm saying it could be somebody very close to me right now. Now I've left it in this position for a certain reason, which is we're going to look for, wait for it, we're going to look for magnetite. So that is pointing in the direction I've got to go, and this is coordinates 0, 0, okay? So I've been watching some videos, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been skirping around, wasting your time, going, oh, you know, it might be over here, it might be down there. You know, I know all I'm doing is just wasting your time with endless amounts of boring stuff, and we want to avoid boring stuff. Right, the way to get stalker teeth is to pick up scrap. So you know the old scrap that we pick up, which we convert into titanium? I'm just trying to find the actual place where I dropped it. All you do is get 3 or 4 bits of scrap, okay? You look for a stalker, and you know, in a sort of, try and get it in a place where, you know, it's fairly flat, kind of like in this area, right? See? So here's one, right? I won't waste too long on this, right? And there's the rest. Now what you do? What you do is you grab all of this stuff, right? Preferably, I prefer 3 or 4, but we'll just do this, and then you look for a stalker. There's a stalker there, and then what you do is you go in front of him like this. You get close to him, but not too close, all right? And then we drop them like that. He will be attracted to those because they like chewing on them. But I may not have dropped that close enough. He may not have spotted that. Alright, so we're just going after him. Right, he's on over there now. He's been a little bit crazy. So we'll get a little bit closer to him and say, oh, you, how would you like to... See, there's another one down there. Right, here we go. Now they start attacking it, right? They start attacking it. Watch and wait. Now, it doesn't do it every time. But you keep coming back to the same pile. You just keep a little bit of distance, right? And he will chew on it and munch on it for a bit. He may carry it off, right? But when you get there, where he drops it, you may find a stalker tooth. And you can keep doing this process over and over again. And alright, you might do it might not have it the first time, you might not get it the second time, but you're gonna get it eventually. Because they'll be attracted to that and not you. So I just want to show you that it does work. And eventually you'll see a tooth object drop. A long tooth. That guy's just thinking about it in the moment. Here he comes. Let me pick these up a second, because they're in a little bit of an awkward place. So, this is the time wasting period, of course. So we're going to drop it here. Again. Usually, yeah, this is why you need a few of them, because if you've got a lot of them, they will definitely be attracted to it. Okay, here they come. Alright? And you will snap away at it, and probably only 50% of the time he will drop a tooth. But you keep on doing that, you end up with endless amounts of it. Right, it doesn't seem to be working for me today, but I by David it was working the other day. Is that the dead one that I killed? Got a feeling it is, that's why he was just plodding about there. Do you know what? It looks like it's not working today. But normally they are dropping teeth all over the place, so it won't be every time, it might be every 1 in 3. Alright, but you just keep doing that process and you will end up with a load of stalker tooth. Stalker tooth problem all sorted out. We've renamed our sea moth. Not the sea moth, we thought it far better than that. Call it the awesomeness. Well, it's the best thing I could come up with, to be honest. Alright, so there's phase 1 of our journey today. Alright, I must admit I wasted 9 minutes. But that's for people who don't know how to do it, because I've been trying to, ever since I played this game on PC, I've been wondering how to do it. And I just used to wander around now and again, and I must admit it was near the scrap half the time. But I never put 2 and 2 together, because I can't add that up. Alright, so as a result of that process, we now have endless amounts of stalker teeth. Okay? And there's the scrap that I could drop somewhere if I want. So it's created a new cupboard purely for stalker teeth. And the scrap. Okay, that's phase 1. Now I need a drink. And I'm going to grab that, and that should top us up to the brim, because we don't need to eat fish anymore. Fish are purely decorations now. Purely for Will, nobody else is interested. Alright, we're fully loaded up. I'm going to take 2 bottles, because this is going to be dangerous. Okay, we're running a little bit low on salt. And I'm going to take 2 first aid kits. Now, I could take a nice fish. We have 2 cured ones that I've got. They should last, quite a bit of time. Right, let's get on our journey. So first, I'm going to attempt getting some magnetite, because magnetite is for a host of upgrades. One being to improve the depth of my sea moth from 300 up to about 400, I do believe. All right. And I've checked the videos, and we can go in this direction without hitting the wall, but apparently I just did. So if I just skim across the top, I think it'd be the safest idea. In fact, don't drive would probably be the safest. And we're going to go in a southeasterly direction, and we are going to... Oh, did I put my radiation suit on? I did, because where we're going is radioactive. Alright? It's kind of skirting on the edge of the radioactive zone. Alright, so we're not going to have a rebreather, so our oxygen will not last quite so long. But us in case we stray into this area. Right, and then we look down. As we come to the drop off of this kelp in a southeasterly direction, you'll see a big hole down there. Alright? This is where we are going. Alright, and this is very dangerous because the bottom of this depth, and this is these glowing mushrooms I was on about, the very bottom of these depths, and I'm just going to look around here because we can sometimes get the better rocks here, the sort of dark coloured ones, which give you lithium, because I'm also in the hunt for lithium, although not in this spot. Right, so we've got to be careful here. We can go down to... Oh, by Jove. See, because I haven't come in from this end before, we've accidentally found this. Which is what I was on about, remember? So that's a bonus. Straight away.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And this is where there's a load of stuff to scan. This is the nuclear bioreactor, so we can scan that in. And someone that's attacking me immediately. By the way, if you scan this... Yeah, the biter. Yeah, I got to try and learn the names. So, we're going to go in here. Whoops. Not sure if I can. But there is a way in here. But we've got to watch out for the stingers. Did it do that? Oh, there's another nuclear reactor. So we should get the nuclear reactor complete now. There we go. Right. Right, and then I'm going to go back to the sea moth because I need obviously as much oxygen as possible. So this is an added bonus. I did not think this was here as well. So I'm going to move this around to where we're going to try and get in, which, without smashing it to pieces, I think it's somewhere around here. Okay? And I'm going to turn the light on because there's a little bit of glowy light here. There is a way in here, and I've got to try and think which way it is. Over here, I think. There's also another one there. Oh, that's just the same thing. I've got to find the entrance, but there is an entrance to this thing. And I'm going to find it if it kills me. Can't be here. So I think it's up here then. Or... because I don't know if this airlock works, come to think of it. Do you know, I can't remember the way into this place. It's been a lot. It was a very, very long time ago when I came in here. Many moons, 30 seconds. Right, so we painted it red this time too, because yellow seemed to be unlucky.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So this is a nice little added bonus, this one. Where is the entrance? Because I'm a little bit bemused here, because normally it's just bam, straight in. I'm going to repair this, because things are going to attack us in between. This is a little bit of a dodgy area, those snake-like things, which I will get the name of eventually. Pretty sure we can't get in here. So I just have to try everything. Ah, it's here, I think. Yes, here. We got to watch the stingers, of course. Alright. So, whoops. It's a little bit trouble getting in. Right, and then we're going to start scanning. But keeping away from the stinger, obviously. So, try and fish around here. We may find something in here. Maybe that picture again. There's a PDA, first of all. I think it freezes the game in the background.
Integrating new PDA 30 seconds.
No, it doesn't. Right, let's get out then. As I say, it's a little bit tricky getting in and out of it. Whoa. Sea moth. Sea moth, where? Oh no, where's the sea moth? Oh dear. Well, it's always going to be a bit risky, isn't it? But yes, because I've got the rebreather on, and I might try taking the rebreather just in case, because we may be just outside the radioactive zone there. Yeah, it's just odd because when you're very close to it, and it could have been behind me, it's hard to see it sometimes because where am I going? Southeast, isn't it? Southeast-ish. So sorry about that. Oh, you will be sorry, Ray. You will be. Yeah, of course, this topographical view thing, you know, is handy, but I don't find it the most useful thing in the world, to be honest. I kind of feel like it gets in the way because it obscures my vision. That's why I don't particularly like it. It's because I can see the rocks in front of me. I don't need a thing that's just showing me that as well, do I? Gotta find it now. Now I've got to find the entrance. And of course it's pitch black. And this torch is about as useless as a barge pole. Where is that entrance? Down here, I think.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Yeah, we know.
decreased.
Yeah, we know. So this is why I usually have this thing on, right?
Meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, I know. I know. Right, let's park this guy. No, not this. No. There. Right, let's get where the entrance was, which was in here, I think. Without hitting that thing this time. Oh, too late. Kind of went through it almost. Where the hell did I come in? There, right, okay, just there. Right, we're just there. Right, okay. I might put the light on this time, but it might make it easier to see it. Right, let's go in again. Try not to hit the stinger. He did again. And then we'll... Because it is kind of a little bit of light in here because these things are lighting it slightly. And there are all sorts of areas here. But actually, I'm going to take off the... put the rebreather on a minute. Should give us a bit more time. Come on. God, this takes a long time for this one, doesn't it? Let me take my helmet off a second, because Oh, I didn't bring the other one. Drat. Okay, so we didn't bring the reed reader anyway, so instantly we got to get out. Oh yeah, I do need this. See, to get the ultra capacity tank, I need, once again, Magnetite. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's a constant pain, isn't it, this Magnetite? We need it for quite a few things. Oh, yeah, it's hard to avoid that thing, it's quite narrow. But it is when you're an idiot, anyway. Right. So I just have to remember these PDAs now. Log 1 this world. Not sure what the other one was. So this world, I mean, I'll try and remember it, but, you know, I'm not very good at remembering, as you know. So it looks like it freezes the background, but you are still losing stuff. So I mean, I hate having to keep switching from light to this, because it means you miss stuff. Because there's like obstructions in the way, like bits sticking out. That's why it's so easy to hit that stupid stinging thing. It's because there's all pieces sticking out of you which sort of catch on you. Right, I'm going to eat something first of all. Go the other way.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And that one. And we're going to have a little bit of water. Health is fine. So I think one more go will do it, and then we'll just have a quick look around the perimeter. Yeah, is this thing sticking out? See, that's one thing. So yeah, I just have a look around then to see if there's something scannable, and then we kind of can move on, and then I'll go into the other place. Right. Then we go into this bit here. So as you can see, we got to be pretty fast because our oxygen is running out pretty rapid. Nothing there. But yeah, you see what I mean? It's a little bit tricky going in and out of here. And of course, you've got to get out in a hurry too. Right, let's go back out. Yeah, it's just, yeah, so I mean, it's going to hit you anyway, kind of. Yeah, and also the obstruction of the top and the bottom as well. So it's all conspiring to get in the way. I'm sure they did that on purpose. See what I mean? It's a little bit tricky. So now we want to go upstairs, okay? Yeah, do you know, I didn't realise that food was that low. We were 100% when we left, but it could be because we're so deep. That is what's causing it. So let's go to our left. Try to avoid this thing this time, but it's a little bit tricky. And then we'll go up there. Think we can go up the ladder, can we? No. Oh god, now I can't get past the ladder. It's so awkward. You keep getting caught on things in here. And, you know, that just enough to block you and stop you and stop you from doing what you want to do for too long. So it wastes a lot of time. Number 6 deeper, okay. Number 6 deeper. I do want to get upstairs. I know one of the ladders does take you upstairs, but I'm not sure which one. Right, we're at 30 seconds. We've got to get out of there. I need to get out fast there without... Alright, one more. I don't think you can get in from the top, can you? No, so we've got to get up there. May as well. And then I'm going to repair actually first. Just wherever it is. And just repair it just in case, because there are a lot of wormy things along here. But one of these ladders I know will lead up. It's just trying to get... I'm not sure why it's not... I may have to swim up then. That might be the only option. I may have to just go up like this, yeah. Okay, but we got pretty fast. There may be nothing in here. There is a PDA. Right, okay, let's get that one.
30 seconds.
Stalker teeth, right. Let's get out. We've got to press down on the oxygen. Right, don't panic, just keep yourself together. Look for the exit. Whoa, whoa! I'm there, right, okay?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I made it! I pressed the button because I knew I was almost on it. I only had to go straight ahead and I knew I was going. So I just pressed the button thinking, and by heck, we were saved. So it's a good job I pressed the button then. Whew. Okay, we got everything we need from here. So magnetite wise, yeah, I kind of gone off the map, but they are around the bottom here. They're quite hard to see, they're quite small. We are desperately in need of it. So I've got to take the gamble of going around. We've got our defense system, let's get it ready. That's the large lithium one where you'll need the prawn suit. That's the large, like a sulfur thing, I think. These are worth picking up because they might be lithium. These are those dark ones I was on about, which could give you, yeah, diamonds, etc. Alright. Where did I leave it? There we are. I think we're on. Oh, by the way, I just thought, are we below our depth? No, we're not. Okay, we're okay on depth. But yeah, if you see those rocks, worth going for because you will get the higher level stuff here. I got to try not to lose the way out, so if I just go out that way, hopefully I won't forget it. What we're looking for, and they should be, they're quite small and silvery, so it might be a little bit difficult to see. And I don't want to go too far along this channel either. Just want a few bits. Well, here's some more of the darker ones. May as well get these. I might have to come back and do a second journey. There's lithium. Again, this damn light. Sorry, I'm losing it here. Alright, if I actually scan that, if I get time, I'll scan one in a minute. I'm just gonna leave it for a minute, just so I can scan around the immediate area. Because magnetite is it's a little bit on the small side. Make sure I can see it. But obviously I don't want to face any of those things. I mean, they won't kill me instantly, but they'll take a big chunk. And I don't know the sound of that particular, the name of that particular one. I'm going to pick this up because these are these trail ones, which are going to give me better stuff and whatever. Right, let's get back. As quick as possible, please. Yeah, we need the extra. This is why we marked the magnetite. We want this for the higher capacity tank. That is the problem. Is we need the higher. So we've got to get magnetite somehow. So I'll probably get lost, but we're in here as long as we don't go over 300 feet deep, which we might have to. We might find some around these edges here, whereas we don't have to go all the way down, but we might not. This is a very long tunnel, by the way. We may have to go even deeper then. Alright, okay, deeper down and we go then. I just got to watch the depth here and watch that thing. And by the way, these sea creatures, you look at that one there and you'll think, oh, it's not that big. He's long, but he's not that big. They are huge. That looks like magnetite. They are big. They are vastly bigger than you're thinking. Okay, so each one of these creatures is much bigger than you. The bone shark, for instance, its head section is the length of our body. That's just the head section. Okay. So they are all very, very big. And if I saw a comparison, and Yeah, they are massive. The Leviathan ones are ridiculously big. There's might be that looks like Magnetite as well. Killed a couple of fish, but good. That's the ones that attack you anyway. There's Magnetite. So this is the stuff we're looking for. Magnetite. It looks like that. And this is the higher level stuff like the diamonds. So now we got our 2 diamonds. I think that'll probably do, because we may have enough magnetite. I'm running out of food anyway. Now I've got to mine the way back. But I kept on to the left hand side there, so that, you know, at least it'd give me an idea where to go. You know, if I keep left, I know I've got to keep right going back. Simple, really. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Just see if I can find one more bit of magnetite, because I'm not quite sure how many we need. Oh, those are different kinds of peepers. They're called the something else peeper. Right, now we gotta see if we can find a way out of here. It's gonna be our biggest problem. It's getting out. We're looking for a big, and it always does that spin, which does weaken me out a bit. It's scary, isn't it, eh? Hey. Well, when I say scary, I don't mean it's scary. Now, it could be, I don't know where I'm going now, but there is a way up. It could be near this gigantic strut thing. But yeah, I am kind of lost now. Well, that was it then. Oh dear. Because there are only, you know, two or three ways in this place. So I could be taking a long time finding it. I don't think I went this far, did I? But this goes on for quite a significant long way, this one. I think it's up there. Now I'm just going to look down here very quickly before we get destroyed. There's another one of those precious rocks there. These, yeah, if you scan this, by the way, it will tell you exactly what it gives you. Okay, so if we press that, it says gold, lithium and diamonds. Okay, so that's what these give us. Alright. There we go, there's the way out. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a marker here. I've made a beacon. And by the way, I was looking at my very first stream of Subnautica. You know, the one where I went straight in at like the second episode, an hour or so into the game, and then I redid the actual beginning of the game, so you could just see how it started. And I looked at that, and then one of the very first places I went to was all the pieces for the beacon, all in one place. 3 parts. So I could have made a beacon right at the very start of the game on the very first crash site. So yeah, that was a little bit unlucky. But that was of course a slightly separate game because you know, I had to do a new save game for that one, and then I just caught up. Well, not caught up exactly, but somewhere near it. So the second one would kind of be carrying on. Alright. We didn't even store anything in here, did we? I don't think I had anything in there before it started, no. Right. Okay then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we got a bit. Whether we got enough to do the things I want. First of all, I'm going to take a snack because I'm, you know, viciously starving here. I was hoping to get a lot more than that, but you know, at least 6 magnetite.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Maybe more. So yeah, we can just eat to our heart's content now with this. And we can just fill ourselves out. That's all we need to do now. I'm going to do the observatory. Probably not today because I don't want to do like massive amounts each time. I'm going to eat all that just to fill the water up. Right then. Okay, so let me have a look at our modification thing for this new improved suit, which I don't know if it's radio, you know, I can find a way. If it does, it's radioactive or not. You know, it's got radioactive, whatever. That needs 4 lithium, which I don't think we have, because I've only got 1 on me, haven't I? So we've got 3 diamonds, 1 lithium, and 3 magnetite. So a good spot there. Okay, southeast of the 0 point, which is the life pod where you started the game. All right, head southeast, go to the edge of the kelp bit where it started to drop off, and you'll see this kind of, I don't know, elongated shape, but a little bit. It's like a T shape, a very short T shape. And go down and keep going down and just wander along the bottom there. All right. Now that one we can't do, I don't think. I could do that, but that's the thing I want. All right, but I haven't got the second module of that yet. Oh no, that's the Cyclops. Yeah, for number 2, look, I need magnetite, plastisteel, and obviously the CMOF depth 1 module. So we've got to take it out of the CMOF and put it in your inventory, and enamel glass. So we can make that now, so we can go down a bit deeper. All right. But we can also build a Cyclops. Alright, the Cyclops, let's have a look at what does that need, because I don't want to waste the stuff that I'm saving for the Cyclops. Yeah, we should be fine. Plastisteel, I think, is just... I don't think that's too complicated, to be honest. Which is that one. Yeah, oh, titanium and lithium. Oh yeah, it's a little bit dodgy. So I can either make these Cyclops. Alright. Because what I've done is everything in here is for building the Cyclops. We got lithium, we got the silicon, we got the advanced wiring kit. We've got what else do we need? Very quick look. Lubricant, enamel glass, and plastisteel. So here's the 3 plastisteel. There's the 3 enamel glass. There's the lubricant and the advanced wiring thing, I think it was. And 3 lead, which we've got plenty of lead. I even put the lead in there. So I put all these things in here ready so that we could just build it. Do you want me to build that? But, and then I'm going to want to check about upgrades to the CMOF. What ones we can do and what stuff we need. Because I'm hoping I've got enough magnetite for it. That is what I would like. It's the scanner to have greater range. So I may do that. Oh no, that does the range. What was this one there? Oh yes, we do want this one. Because what this does, it projects what this scanner's seeing here onto your HUD. Which, if you look in your inventory, you see there's a slot there for a chip. Alright, so I could do that because that might be useful. Because when we scan for something, it shows a little dot. It might appear on our scanner as well. What was the other thing? The other thing was... So that's a Cyclops. Let's go for these a minute. I wouldn't mind hull reinforcement. That's 4 diamonds, of which I haven't got. I've probably only got about 2 or 3 at the most. We've got that. I mean, we've got this, that, and probably the only other and that one. So that's trouble. You can't put all these things in, obviously. I mean, hull reinforcement probably would be a great idea, but I will need to go back down there again. I'll tell you what. Let's build the Cyclops. Okay, and then we'll go back down and see if we can get a bit more of the magnetite. Right then, we are looking for the exit. I think you'll be impressed. I hope people have not seen this before, although it's kind of pitch black. Also, I want to find out if the small ones produced extra shrooms, or the big ones, because it could be you've got to put small ones in that grow into big ones and then they spread. So if I remember how many's in there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I want to see if that gets any bigger. But yeah, again, every time I go out it's dark. Oh look, here it is right here. I'll stroke the luck. Because I want you to see this in daylight. In VR, by the way, this is very, very impressive. Which is why the VR version of this game, if you got it on PC and you got a VR, I don't think a Quest will do with it. It will do it, but I know the normal Oculus or the HTC Vive or whatever, they will all do it as well. This game's completely free, I think, on VR. I'm pretty sure it is. I got it ridiculously low price. But I'm thinking, I got a feeling it is free. And you really do get a sense of how big those creatures are when you're in VR and how big the vehicles are. Alright, because when you're in this distant sort of mode, although we're in first person, things still look smaller than what they really are. If you're in Skyrim, for instance, and you look at a chest, you think, oh, so, you know, it's a good sized chest. But when you're in VR, it seems twice as big. So it really does enhance your sense of scale. I want you to see this in daylight. So let me just, I don't know, go and fish or something. I should have paused the broadcast, but the trouble is the days and nights do tend to go quick in this, a lot quicker than, say, in another game I could mention. Actually, while I'm up here, is there anything in here? Let's have a look. I may have left some stuff up here, you never know. Oh, a torch and a couple of pipes. I mean, a couple of pipes could be handy, because we can, by the way, where that place is, that's down the bottom of the seabed there, we can build a base down there. We could actually build a base there. I mean, alright, it's going to get attacked. We might have to do the whole reinforcement, which means a lot of resources. But you can build bases wherever you like. So you're not restricted to one area. Right, I'm just trying to find out what those new things are. 2 apparently, although it looks like I've gone past one of them. I'll try and do this quick. Alright, and when I go back, I'm going to put on one of the markers there. Yeah, so actually we're carrying the stuff now to do this, but the thing is I'm using that for the Cyclops, obviously. And then what I might do in maybe the next episode, possibly. We do need the second bit of this drill arm, by the way, so I may have to go back down to that radioactive ship. Okay, but yeah, this is not that one. Just seeing what's new, because apparently there's something new. Oh, it's I think it's the reactor, isn't it? Oh, the water filtration machine, that was it. And the nuclear reactor, that's it. See, they're not too bad to actually make. Plastisteel, we can make that. And water filtration turns seawater into water and salt. So you get constant supply of water. I mean, we've got aerogel, we've got copper wire, we've got titanium, so we could easily build that. Right, hopefully while I've been waffling on, I'm going to take one of them. It might be daylight now. So it's worth looking at that, just on that. Right, yeah, this thing, it doesn't seem to have a, you know, you can't mark it, but never mind. It's usually put it near the base, you'll be alright. Make sure you don't go in the side, because it will pick it up. Which I've done a couple of times. Right, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, the Cyclops. It's quite a nice little vehicle, you know, nice small size, nice and short, nice and beautiful. Press the button and have a look. Oh no, that looks a lot bigger, doesn't it?
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed.
Are you surprised by that? But it is huge. Honestly, it is huge. It's taken a very long time to build. You see what I mean? Right, and that is why we put this in deep water. And it got very close to that cliff there, but as you can see, it wasn't quite deep enough. Alright. Okay, how do we get in, you may ask? Very good question. It's got a little arrow pointing towards it. You can only get it from underneath, okay? Up like that, and it will open and close.
Captain, all systems online.
You are, yeah, a nice boomy kind of voice, like you'd expect from a big machine. These are all storage units, pre-built for you, for your entertainment, okay? Alright, so this is lower deck 2. So you get an idea now how big this thing is and how impressive. By the way, these are special doors. If there's a flooding in one room, you can slam the door shut and keep that flooding from progressing through the ship, because if you get damaged too much, this thing will flood. And by the way, this thing is not like super strong. Oh yeah, nothing to get up there. It is not super strong. It can be destroyed very easily. Right, these are our upgrades, okay? Right, so... oh, it's not going to tell us, is it? But these are all the upgrades that we can put in. Let me go back to that. So as you can see, unless you've looked it up already, of course, in which case, or if you've played it before, which you probably have. What are the upgrades for it? Let's see. So we've got the Cyclops, we've got a depth module. So I think it goes to about 900 feet at the moment. And that takes up 1,200 or something. And then the next one again goes like, I don't know, 1,500, 1,900, I don't know. It's a lot. That's the engine efficiency. Now we need that because this craft, the one big drawback about it, and people, you know, do get a bit miffed about it, is this thing draws power ridiculously. And as soon as you put any of these defensive systems on, blah, 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 or shield generators or whatever, it starts sucking the energy out of your batteries very fast. Alright? So, that's something I wish they would sort out and make it last a bit longer, because it does go very fast. So this is an absolute must here. That one. This one is also a must. I mean, it's not necessary, I suppose, because, you know, it's got a docking bay repair module, which means every time you put the Seamoth into this, because this is also a launch pad for the Seamoth and the prawn suit, and we can't do both in here, but we can do one of them. So if we want to take, you know, the prawn, we just take that, or we take the other one. All right, and this would be a good one because this would be a decoy and make, you know, the creatures go away from you. All right, okay, this is the batteries it needs. It has batteries already in it, okay, but there are 3 here. All right, so 3 of the bigger power cells. You've got a fire extinguisher, and we will need that. We also, other things we can get for this is fire suppression. There is here are the loading tubes for the torpedoes. All right, and that was only one side. Now we go to this side, we've got another 3 batteries. So we need 6 batteries for this beauty. All right, these are the upgrade fabricator. Right. Don't know the ingredients for that one, but that one, fairly easy to make. So we'll probably do that one first. That we don't know yet. That we don't know yet. That one, that's going to be a handy one anyway, but that we can use that. The decoy. So we can do these 3. Thermoreactor converts environmental heat energy into electrical energy. So if you're near one of those heat zones, I think it will, yeah, give it power, I presume. Yeah, so you could hover over one of those things. Alright, and there's the beautiful engine there. Alright, so we have 2 decks, things each side, plus all that gubbins down there, which I've already shown you with all the storage stuff. But of course, you can put all this stuff for building on these walls as well. Right, then we come to the front section. That's the decoy tube, right? Come to the front. We can also go down here. I said, oh, it's because I'm in the way. And we can drop down there into here, and the doors will open up and drops us into the sea. So if you want to dock a Seamoth here, This is where you can put a sea moth. Alright? Plus here's your thing for colouring it and all the rest of it. I do believe. Right, and then we come into... And we still haven't got to the front yet. Now this is a good area to stick cupboards, plants, whatever. So this can be a mobile base. But don't forget, this thing sucks energy out like nobody's been. Now it's also got the lights on. Another fire extinguisher. Alright, then it's got this control panel, and this is for turning lights on or off. Alright, this is for external floodlights, which are those. Alright. Now all these are using power, okay? Then we have the submarine name. Oh, that is the thing we're doing, the submarine. So we can put a name in here. So I don't know, let's pick a name, eh? Cyclops. Let's call it, I know, I got a good one. What about the Terminator? I'll tell you what. Alright, it's not going to exterminate everything. We'll call that the... what can we call it? What's it they call it? Is it the USS? Oh no, we call it the USS. The USS Terminator. United States of Civil India. Alright, and of course we can do a lovely shade of yellow or something. Let's do a lovely shade of yellow. So this thing will open up like a flower and we can see it from miles away. Alright, so let's do this a beautiful shade of yellow, like so. And I don't know what the red and green is, probably the ambience inside. I mean, I don't know if you've got to press this, to be honest. The done bit, because it seems to do it anyway. Yeah. Alright, okay. So there we have a nice view of the old submarine. This tells us its status, whether it's, you know, low on health, etc. Alright, then we have the sonar thingy. Alright, now these are things you can add. And then we go up to here and press a button. Guess what happens? The engine's offline. Alright, now we have it on. See, now we can operate cameras. We have cameras on this thing. And we can cycle through each individual each individual one. This is the front end. That is the back end from the keel. That is the keel right at the very back. That's the camera of the keel. The conning tower one. So the keel. I think that's at the front. I've no idea. And then right trigger to exit. This is silent running mode. Okay, so we want to be nice and quiet going in, and this is our engine mode. So we press that to power up. All right. So we can want to move a little bit away, don't we? As you can see, there's power. Now, if we look at our power, I think it will tell you what our power is. Now we are moving just flank speed, but we go to slow move, or we can turn it off. All right. So that's the health. That, I do believe, is... What is that? Oh, that's our speed. That looks like our speed. There's our compass. There's our sonar. Although, I think it's not going to do the big... So, you know, like a big sweep until we get an upgrade. Alright? And that, oh yeah, that tells us our charge. That tells us how deep we can go, which is 500. And we're 19 at the moment. So... And then you press B to get out of it. But yeah. What do you think? Cool, isn't it? Hey, 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 yeah. This is what you call the ultimate sub. But remember, this ship uses power very fast. So if I turn this lighting on for a bit, alright? And yeah, I think the only thing is with this, it doesn't tell you the power when you're not manning it. Or does it? Am I completely wrong? I don't think it tells you what its power is until you press the button. Can we not alter the lights while we're on here? Yeah, apparently we can. But anyway, 900 feet we can go. Now the only trouble is because it's got very little protection, very few upgrades. I wouldn't recommend taking it out yet. In fact, even when I had all the upgrades, I still didn't take it out because I'd rather take a Seamoth and lose that than lose 6 batteries, all the storage I had on board, plus the plants, plus plus the upgrades. It's very easy to lose it all. Because this thing can be quite vulnerable. I'll tell you now, it is quite a vulnerable ship. You might think, oh well, you know, it's all right. It isn't like 3 times stronger than a Seamoth. It will take more chunks, obviously, to destroy it. But and we're going to go down that one because we can. All right? No, we can't. This is where a Seamoth, you know, where the docked ship will be. All right. And again, we can close this door. Yeah, we can go down this one. We can close the door so that, you know, any leaks. I'm going to save the power for a minute because I'll tell you, this thing sucks the life. And to go down, then we just go to there. That's the disembark.
Seek fluid intake.
But look, if I place myself near this, okay, get a sense of scale here. You see, if I stand on there and that is how big this thing is. Alright? It's pretty big. As you can see. Alright? It is gigantic. So this is why you need very deep. In fact, it's probably longer than this. Alright, and if you take the Seamoth and we put it in it, that's a cool thing in itself. I can find it. Oh, well, you can't miss it, it's quite big. Right, we're going to go down to the lower section here. Oh, as he collects it. I'm good at like trying to destroy stuff, and right, and you come in here and then you do what you do with, say, the moon ball. You just come up a little bit. See, this thing starts picking you up and depositing you out. Now I should have left the lights on, really, shouldn't I? Alright, and then we just whip back in it. Alright? So yeah, pretty cool stuff. But I'm not going to risk it on this journey. So this is why you need the depth. Alright, A, to drop the prawn suit. B, to, you know, go down and away. So we're in a fairly deep thing here, although that thing was quite close to that thing there. Alright, so now let's go and get some more magnetite. How long am I going? Hours. Yeah, I don't want to be too long on this because I want this to be pure fun. Alright, I may have been milking it a bit there. But I need some food and stuff now, so turn the light out. Always in the dark, isn't it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we are called Riley, as I think I've already said. Oh right, it's actually picking up stuff now. Lithium. Oh, apparently there's lithium all over the place. But the trouble is, sometimes I find, I mean, I did have one lithium come up, and it was actually just those big ones that you can only do with a drill. So yeah, I kind of go 2 clicks. I think that's what they call it. 2 clicks left of northwest. And what's the distance? Well, that's 500. So it's, I don't know, 200, 300. Let's go for that a minute. Oh, I forgot which direction. See what I mean? I'm opus. Yeah, I tend to like get in the middle. I mean, if you had the eyes, it'll show up a lot better. Kind of northwest. My brain is going to be the death of me, you know. What brain?
Seek fluid intake.
Ha ha!
immediately.
Very funny. Oh, water. Water. Right, that's how you say it. Water, not water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, running low on salt as well. I may not have enough of those. Oh, I got one left. That's all I need. One of those. Running out of those shells. Right, just very quickly do this so we could move on. And then we'll go back and have a very quick shufty so we get another bit of magnetite. Alright. And we top ourselves up. So if anybody's watching, I hope you're enjoying it. I do love this sub. It is magnificent, but the thing is, I love it so much, I don't want to take this thing out and smash it completely straight away. Because that's the kind of thing I do. I like destroying stuff. I don't know if you noticed, but it's a thing with me that I like destroying things. I don't know why. I don't mean to, it just happens. Now we're going to top ourselves up with this again. I don't know if it's worth taking an extra. I'll take one extra so I can just have a snack on the way, but I'm going to take 2 lots of water as well. God, we got no water. I need salt then at some point. Actually, I may drop that. So what I'll do, I just to make it as quick as I can, we'll get rid of the gold. So that will get us the gold, diamonds, you name it. All this is going in there. I would like another bit. Get rid of titanium. I've got 3 lots of titanium in there. Right, and then let's crack out of here, man. Don't know which end I left the sea moth. If I left it anywhere at all, up this end. Right. Might be light by the time we get there a bit. Right, we go to the 0 point here. Okay, this is our reference point. And then we head in a... What did I say? Oh, jeez. I forgot what I said at the beginning. So, I mean, I got... Memory is about as thick as a blind bat with his head screwed off. I can't rewind it, can I? Oh, Defergy says hi. Hi, Defergy. Sorry, how long ago did you say that? Because I'm very sorry. I don't know why I'm typing it in, to be honest, but why not? I may have spelt that wrong, by the way, Defergy. I did! Where are you trying to get? I'm trying to get to the... where the magnetite was, which is... I think it was either southwesterly or south... I think it was southeast. I think it was... I think it was southeast. And I head in a southeasterly direction. And we're going for that very deep cave where the base is. Where the Degassi base is. Yeah, I think I'll crash it now because it is the ship there. We'll get very close to it and we almost go into the radiation zone. And we just wait for the drop off here. At the end of here, there is a drop off. At the end of this kelp. Alright, and then we look down. Should be on the edge of here. Because the video that showed me how to do this said like a couple of clicks to the left of it or something, but I found this was more accurate. So we're going to try and go and get a little bit more magnetite. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze here, but the thing does like to spin, by the way. So we'll try and go for the biggest hole. I don't think you can spin this thing. So this is the mushroom bit. Alright, and then I'm gonna... Maybe I'll go to the right this time. If I can find the right. Let me go to the right this time, because I've already been to the left. And then we just watch our depth, we don't get too deep. And look out for some magnetite, which is silver, so don't show up very well, which I've already said. And, you know, it's quite small. And if anything creepy makes a noise like that, try and ignore it, otherwise, you'll probably wet yourself. And if you knew the true size of these things, you definitely will wet yourself, because they are immensely huge, some of them. Right, this could be lithium or whatever.
Oxygen efficiency greatly
There's 2 more lithium, wonderful job. I'm just going to take a little skip out with my skippiness. There's a magnetite, great. Hopefully my ship is still visible. Yeah, there's yeah, I just wish the scanner had a light on it. It'd help this game tremendously, wouldn't it? And give us the extra long power from the Cyclops, because a lot of people complain about that one. So if you're listening, whoever you are that made this game, I can't remember now.
30 seconds.
Foreign Worlds or whatever it is, I don't know. Right. I think I need this thing. Yeah, I know. I'm almost there, don't worry. Click on it then. Yeah. Did you see it earlier where I didn't quite get to it, I thought, and it went completely black, so I pressed a button because I knew I was near it, and I got saved. Twitch has been buffering so much in the last few days. Has it really? I find I get less chance of it buffering on Twitch than any other streaming thing. On YouTube, it buffers all the time. I get nothing but problems with YouTube, and I quite like doing it on Twitch because it is more reliable. So, all right, you may say it does. I mean, they all go wrong. I've had the occasional thing go wrong with Twitch. I've had it where, you know, doesn't that scare you, all those sounds? You know, where, you know, you might have lost the stream, because I have lost the odd stream. But it's very, very rare, I found. Because I need lithium, I'm going to pick up these rocks. Yeah, and I need diamonds. We're okay for... This is why this particular entrance is good, because, you know, if you've got the, you know, the first Mark 1 upgrade, which is not too difficult to do, then at least, you know, you can go down here without worrying about going too deep and, you know, damaging the craft. So this is why this spot is good. There are much, much deeper places than this in the game. One of them is a vast underground... I know, it's called the something river. And it's a great long river channel. There's a little box here, which is very, very long, and there's all kinds of stuff in there, and there are huge monsters in there. So if you thought you'd seen the most objects in this game, that big one, there are bigger ones again than that. So they just keep getting bigger. Okay, so I don't think that's the end of them. Right, hang on, where's the right hand side? Hang on, if I'm going, the wall should be on my right, shouldn't it? I've been lost now, who cares? I must remember to, yeah, it should be on my left this time. If we go around here, eventually it should kind of poke up. A bit further around, I think. There's that other little base bit there, but I think it's along here, isn't it? And I don't like pointing up because it does that and does a spin. If you're in VR, that will literally make you go dizzy. Yeah, I'm kind of lost now. Kind of lost. Might be where that hole is there, is where the hole goes up. Oh no, there it is there. Alright, so what I might do is I'll go straight up here a minute. Well, not scrape the sides, as I usually do. Alright, we're going to go straight up so that it's practically straight. Of course, there's the old spinny job. It does that every time we like point exactly up, it goes spinny time. I hope, in fact, that I have got the marker thing on me, the beacon. Stop splashing. Alright. I should have, and I'll probably smash into it every time I visit this place. Have I got a beacon on me? Thank goodness. And we're going to stick it on there. Yeah, oh yeah. I got a tummy ache as well. And we're going to whip this juicy baby right there. And then we're going to name it. And we're going to call this... I don't know, what do you want to call it? We'll call it the Magna. Whoops. Wrong one. The Magna. Well, we've probably put the whole name in, can't we? The Magnetite. Magnetite base. Because it's got a base there and Magnetite. Let's see if we can get all that fitted in. Yeah, they're a Magnetite base. That'll do, because at least I know it tells me two things. Alright? Right. And we're trying not to blast into it, and then we'll head towards our lovely home, which of course is silhouetted in the distance, so we can see it from like 3 miles away, but when we're close up we can't. I don't normally have any just the last few days and only on some stream. Yeah, I find it very, I've only ever had twice in the whole time I've been using Twitch where I've lost a stream, and I don't think I've ever had it buffering, and every time I play it back it always seems to play back with very little buffering, whereas on YouTube I'm getting it all the time. Every other stream I've either got to cut the broadcast and start up another one. Sometimes I'm doing 3 episodes on one day, or we're joined one after the other, or 5 minutes apart, because YouTube just keeps buffering, breaking down, all going pixely, and watch some of them back and they're all gone pixely. I've never seem to get that problem with Twitch. Every time I play it back it plays beautifully. So I don't know what is going on, honestly. I mean, I could say what's going on. I could, I'll give you my opinion, but probably some people might not like it. Found a battery there. I think I'm stuffing odd stuff like, oh no, batteries. I think I'll put over in tools, because we're kind of trying to get organised now. Right, and as long as you stay out of the way of those beautiful little creatures, and you don't get too close, you're all right. That's the general tip. Don't try fighting them or anything like that. There's no point. There's no point doing that. That's a waste of time. Right, now let's see if we can read these messages. Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Well, that's going to make it tricky then, isn't it? Only experienced helm people should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo. Oh, well, that's me out of the window. So, Ghost, there you go. Because you're going to say that, aren't you? Oh, well, I better not lay loose on that one then. Right, I've got to find which ones it was now. Oh, yeah, here's the shell outcrops. Okay, so gold, lithium, and diamond. If we go to the other ones, so it also does that if you scan the others as well. I think it was it these 3? It was deeper and dilemma. So I wonder which one's first. We'll try that one followed by 2, but I think we've already done this one.
5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida
I think we heard this before.
wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting my mic.
She'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems.
And it wants us to keep us alive, comfortable, blah blah blah. Right, so I think we've already heard that one, so we'll do this one.
Possible, until the insurance company arranges
he's going to carry on apparently, I can't stop him.
This part of space,
right.
That could be months, or even years. You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, More than a kilometre northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm.
Blimey.
Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the
Quite a
stupidest
character,
idea
isn't he?
I ever heard. Or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful.
It's
So,
useful.
it's my responsibility to
Sorry,
make a
I'm
decision.
trying to drink a cup of tea.
Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Yeah, that's about right then. Yeah, money. Yeah, that's all it comes down to, isn't it? Money. And I think this one was the. Not sure. I think we found 3 or 4. Was it? Oh, don't ask me. I mean, I know it in that one. Could it be the Curious Discovery?
What is
It
that
could be the
thing?
Curious
I don't
Discovery.
know.
I'm just going to play
Found her
these a minute.
outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it.
But yeah, I found
Might
them
be worth something.
in time
Stand
capsules.
down, Chief.
Defraggy.
If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it
There's
up.
tools.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People.
Oh.
Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing
Yeah.
for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
It's good character voice, isn't it? We ain't down there by staying down here. And then, I Bart. Oh, it sounds a bit like Scotty. Yeah. Gotta love it, haven't you? Well, I love it. Right. Obviously, the other logs, I presume, will fill in at some point.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's
Yeah,
shot.
there you go.
You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Wow, she's really in charge, isn't she? Right, what was the other thing? Oh, Stalker Tooth, yeah. So, because I scanned it, you know. Oh no, this is actually a
Something
log.
incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes
There we are,
narrowed.
there's a clue
She dashed
for how
out
to
of the
get
room.
the
3 hours later,
teeth?
she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally.
Sounds right.
She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade
Wow.
and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out.
Well, yeah, I've had a couple of them myself.
Surviving here, if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful. I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah, we'll have to get this containment thing, but again, I haven't got the blueprint for that. Right, after all, I'm probably hungry after all that. Right, I'll tell you what, we are getting short of water. I'm very tempted to eat one of these fish, but if I do, Will will chew my head off. Or chuff, as I like to say. Right, what have I got in my inventory? Anything to clear out? Well, there's one of those health things. I'll take, I mean, a 3 is probably a bit overload, isn't it? Right. Okay, so I'm trying to think, should I keep going? Do you want me to keep going? I mean, are you having fun? First thing I'm going to do is try and do some more upgrades. I'm going to do the Mark II upgrade. Hang on, let's go all the way back because we can just look in your inventory, Ray. Look in your inventory, mate. Saves you all the bother of going up and down. I would really, hang on, where is it? I really would like, oh, this thing's flickering all over the place. I think I'm moving it down in the right one, but I'm not using the cursor. Right, see, I would like this. We need the scanner room hub. It streams data from the scanner room to the HUD. Now, what is the HUD, you might say? Well, I think it's somebody called HUD. We want a computer chip, so I'm going to make this. Just to finish off with a nice little bit of fun. And I may continue. May not. I'm having fun. And it is my day off, so I could have a bit of fun. Right, table coral, gold, copper wire. Not a problem. Can I remember all 3? That's the other problem. Table coral... tablecloth. Tablecloth. Did I say tablecloth? Tablecloth. And I've forgotten the third one because I can only remember 2 things at a time. Gold. Did I not pick up the gold? No, I didn't pick up the gold, did I? Right, gold. In them there hills. In them there hills. I need 2 coral. Oh, and copper wire. I may already have copper wire, but I may be reserving that for something. No, I haven't got any copper wire, so we're going to make copper wire and then I'll get a third one. I'll take a couple. The other one was more table coral. How you doing, Carl? I'm fine. You've done that joke already. That's already in your book of 500 worst jokes in the world, which you can buy today. I'm joking. I'm not actually. I don't know if you like the humour. I mean, please tell me if you find the humour ridiculous and you want me to be all serious like with this game, or whether you like the insane humour that I pop in every now and again. You know, I mean, I kind of like it fills out the boring bits. That's how I look at it. Now, is this it? Streams data from the scanner room to the HUD. Oh, I've got a magnetite. Let's run then. Whoops, don't bang into that, me. Magnetite, which is here. This is our more betterer stuff, or our unusual stuff like glass, quartz, quartz, all that stuff. You know, like, you know, because I can voices, of course. Right, one of them. Alright. Now, I'm interested to know whether this diverts it to me, to my HUD, or, you know, or the sea moth's HUD, or whether it's any old kind of HUD. I don't know. But I think it goes in my brain. Yeah, there it goes. So if I go outside now, and say that's scanning this, and what are we scanning? We're scanning the lithium. I got a feeling these are big bits. And normally, see, I would go by that. Blah, 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 blah. 2 clicks left and northwest, alright? Two clicks left and northwest. I'm actually going to remember that. There we go. See? See? You're liking it now, aren't you, eh? Now we can see exactly where these things are. Apparently they're underneath the ground. Which is a little bit scary. But it could be down here, you see. Ah, they're down in a hidden cave, you see. Hidden cave full of wonder and vitality. And obviously, you know, this is risky. But blow it, we're going to risk it. Could be even deeper. I'm going to get this as well while I'm at it, because this is the, you know, lead and stuff. And there's another one. May as well get that. I said I may as well get that. I said I may as well get that. Oh, don't tell me it's all the way down there. Oh, I may as well come down here as well. You're going to get lost now, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back up. If you get lost, I think you just follow these guys. He said, hopefully. Oh yeah, oh there's some more. I mean, yeah, I may as well get. I mean, we're getting low on resources, bits and bobs. Silver. What else? Oh, there. Not to get, because we are using them up rapidly. Where is that? I mean, it could be just a little bit further, or farther, or mother. Sorry. Yeah, it looks like it's farther. Doesn't tell us the ranger, does it? But I am going up. I am pressing the up key at the same time. You just made that up. No, I didn't make that up. So I'm just. This is what you call stretching the stream out. This is the where I just go to try and stretch it and make it a bit longer, because I can be very annoying like that. No, I'm joking. I don't really want to stretch it out. I don't want to do boring streams either. It could be like an underground cave system that we're looking for. Oh yeah, there, look, see, there's an underground cave system. See, that's what the problem is. It's down here, isn't it? Into the deeper depths of society. I think I'm going to get one of these crummy ones as well. Because
oxygen efficiency decreased.
yeah, alright. Do I care? We're just going to go way down there, because there's also a very, you know, very deep cave system down here as well. Now, I'll probably die. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die here. But, oh, that's the big stuff. Right, okay, we're going back up then. So, it only seems to highlight the big stuff. Which, you know, it's handy if you got the old prawn suit. And, you know, next episode, we might well... Yeah, look, it says Magnetite base there. Why would I put Magnetite base there? Well, that is the one. But yeah, it's all around here, but it's mighty big chunks. Which is the guy that I know from... No, I'm joking. Right, there we are. And we're going to make the... yeah, let's make the Cyclops a better colour than blue as well. Let's not make that mistake. I'm going to do it... orange.
Oxygen.
Because why not? And do you know what? That might be enough for today. That's an hour and a half of build. It's an exciting start. But I want to do it in like nice chunks. Nice chunks, juicy chunks. So you can see a bit, go and have your dinner, have some lunch, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that I don't overdo it and you've got to watch me like all the rest of the day kind of thing. You know? I mean, if you'd like me to do 3 hours non-stop, you know, without breakfast, dinner, tea, I mean, I could easily do that. He said, looking the other way. I could easily do that. And then, oh, of course, save. Save now we've done all that. Oh, while we're at it, just to finish off, can I get a CMOF Module 2 upgrade, which I do believe is in the... Yeah, let's get off of that. Which I do believe is in the... This... No, is that one? And I will do the observatory. So next time maybe I'll do the observatory, start off with that, like a nice leisurely start. And then we'll work up to the really juicy stuff. Right, we can easily do that. So we want plasteel. No, can I remember it? Plasteel, ingot. Magnetite enamel glass. Plastic. I've forgotten already. Plastic steel. Ain't got any left. Is it magnetite? I don't know. I mean, I just guessed. Plastic steel, which is, because yeah, I got a job member and stuff. Is it's 2 lithium, but we need it. So I may have wanted lithium for something else, but blow it. My breakfast needs it. We need to go further depths. Plus. Oh, two magnetite. Why'd you have to say two? I don't think I got another one, have I? Oh, that's a shame, innit? Now that is what you call a shame. So I'm gonna have to throw all that back. Which I'm very unlike to. So yeah, I'll have to just whip down that place again and get one more magnaflite. Oh, that thing's full up. Me goobies. I'll have to put it in there. So I think what I'll do is I'll get things prepared to do that next time. Alright. I may do another stream later. I'll see what kind of mood I'm in. And thank you for XG09 and Brooksett for following, and also thank you for Defergy as well for popping in and asking a couple of questions. Thank you. And I hope you're enjoying the series, and I hope you're enjoying the hilarity. If you're not enjoying the hilarity, obviously tell me that, you know, I want it all done seriously. I want hints and tips. Well, I've got hints and tips. I do pop them in. I'm not saying I'm the greatest hint and tipper in the world, but I kind of think, you know, I'm doing an average job. I'll tell you what I do like. I like the light and the thing next to each other. Oh, it's not. Apparently it won't let me do that. Alright. So, thank you all for watching. I'm going to stop there for a minute, alright? And give you all a little bit of rest. Have some breakfast. If you're in the UK, you can go and have your dinner now. Yeah, or snack, you know. If you're in the US, you probably haven't got out of bed yet. But you could always watch this later because I'm going to slap it up on YouTube and do it as a premiere, alright? So, I'm leaving you for now. Hope you enjoyed that. Into the darkest depths. There are way more dark depths to go, don't worry. And next time we're going to take a trip to the ship, alright? And I may have a little look around the wreckage area for the drill part, because I think we need one more drill part for the prawn thing, because we need that more than anything, probably the drill thing, because then we can get loads of lithium, etc. Okay. Alright, how we get the Nautilus, you know, down that thing, I never know. But we could just walk it. Put it that way, it's not that far away. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll hit save in case I forgot the last time. And yeah, it does take a long time to do the save. So I usually wait until it finishes save before I do the quit. And I thank you all for watching. Thank you, Defergy, for watching. Thank you for anybody else that's come in and watched. And I will see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. Bye for now, everybody. Buddy. And I'll see you later. Bye.